Title: Human and Alien, a Unique Story. Prologue. For centuries, humanity has looked up at the stars, questioning whether they were alone. That question was answered in 2099 when an event changed the course of history. It was not just a visit, it was the beginning of something far greater, an encounter that would define the fate of two civilizations. The arrival. In the year 2099, Earth had advanced technologically beyond imagination. Space exploration had expanded, but no one had ever expected an extraterrestrial visitor to arrive in such an unexpected manner. One night, a fiery streak cut across the sky, crashing deep into the Amazon rainforest. Government agencies immediately classified the event, locking down the area. However, Dr. Aram Malik, a renowned xenobiologist, was granted access due to his expertise in deciphering anomalous signals received in the weeks leading up to the crash. Upon arrival, Aram and his team discovered a craft, unlike anything built on Earth. It pulsed with an energy that defied conventional physics. Within the wreckage, they found Xiphron, a humanoid being with a luminous, translucent body and deep, intelligent eyes. First contact. As Aram and his team attempted to communicate, Xiphron seemed to be trying just as hard to understand them. Initial contact was a mix of fear and wonder. Xiphron's physiology suggested an advanced form of evolution, and its technology, though damaged, was far beyond human capability. When the government learned of Xiphron's presence, they ordered its containment in a high-security research facility. While some scientists, including Aram, sought to learn from Xiphron, military officials viewed it as a potential threat. The language barrier. Xiphron's attempts at communication were met with suspicion. Despite Aram's insistence that Xiphron meant no harm, world leaders debated whether this was an invasion or an accident. Tensions ran high as Xiphron, using an advanced device, finally broke the language barrier. Through a holographic projection, Xiphron revealed his mission. His species, the Xyflorians, were explorers and seekers of knowledge. His craft had been damaged in an interstellar anomaly, leading to his emergency landing on Earth. Xiphron's revelation triggered global debates. Should humanity trust an alien species? The rift among humans. As governments clashed over what to do with Xiphron, a secret organization known as the Sentinel Order sought to take control. Their belief was clear: no extraterrestrial presence should be tolerated. Hidden factions within the military saw Xiphron as a bargaining chip for technological dominance. Meanwhile, Xiphron started forming a bond with Aram, recognizing his genuine curiosity and peaceful intentions. Aram, in turn, saw Xiphron as a being of wisdom, not a conqueror. However, the pressure from the world's leaders made it clear, Xiphron's fate was uncertain. The betrayal. In an effort to demonstrate his peaceful intentions, Xiphron shared pieces of his technology that could advance medicine, energy, and space travel. But rather than unite humanity, this information created deeper divides. Some saw Xiphron as a gift to humanity, while others saw him as an existential threat. The Sentinel Order orchestrated an attack, framing Xiphron as an aggressor. They sabotaged his containment facility, causing an explosion that was broadcast worldwide, reinforcing the belief that Xiphron was dangerous. The escape. Realizing he was no longer safe, Aram orchestrated Xiphron's escape. With the help of a few trusted allies, they evaded military forces and fled to a hidden location, where they worked on repairing Xiphron's damaged craft. But time was running out. The government had mobilized forces to hunt them down. A world on edge. As protests erupted across the world, some in support of Xiphron, others demanding his execution, governments scrambled for control. The media was divided, and extremist groups saw an opportunity to incite chaos. Meanwhile, Aram and his team discovered that Xiphron's technology was far more complex than they had imagined. Using fragments of his ship, they developed a translation interface, allowing Xiphron to fully articulate his thoughts. The ultimate showdown. As the world's leaders prepared for an all-out strike, Aram and Xiphron made one last attempt to communicate with the masses. Using Xiphron's advanced holographic systems, they broadcasted the truth to the entire world, revealing the Sentinel Order's deception and proving that Xiphron was never a threat. However, the Sentinel Order was determined to silence them. A massive battle erupted between military forces and Aram's allies. In a desperate attempt to stop the war, Xiphron made the ultimate sacrifice, using his energy to disable the military's weapons while ensuring Aram's safety. The final choice. With Xiphron's energy dwindling, the government was left with a choice: continue fighting, or accept the truth. The global outcry was overwhelming. Citizens across the world demanded peace, and governments had no choice but to listen. Aram, now a global figure, stood before the United Nations and delivered an impassioned plea. A new dawn. In the aftermath of the battle, Xiphron's final act left an imprint on humanity. His sacrifice exposed the corruption within the government, leading to the disbandment of the Sentinel Order. World leaders, now aware of their mistake, decided to embrace Xiphron's message. Years later, humanity made its first interstellar journey to meet the Xyflorians. A monument was built in Xiphron's honor, standing as a reminder of the first contact that changed history forever. Epilogue. Dr. Aram, now Earth's first ambassador to the stars, stood beneath the night sky, gazing at the stars. He whispered, "We were never alone. And now, we never will be." The end, or a new beginning. The return. Decades after Xiphron's sacrifice, deep space monitors detected a strange anomaly near the edge of the solar system. Aram, now much older but still Earth's foremost authority on extraterrestrial diplomacy, joined an interstellar expedition to investigate. What they found changed everything. Xiphron's energy signature had not disappeared, it had evolved. In a distant sector of space, Xiphron had transcended his physical form, merging with an ancient galactic network of consciousness. Through this, he had continued his mission of exploration, watching over humanity's progress. The revelation sparked a new era. With Xiphron's guidance, humanity was no longer bound to Earth. The stars were now their home, and the journey was only beginning.